So today, we are going to be talking about the Super Mario Bros. Movie, which is something we're going to do a little different because Funko has not made a single pop from the Nintendo universe. What we have instead is basically these guys' collection flexed. I only brought two things from my own inventory. So we're going to talk about the movie first and then show off their collections. So this first half is going to be non-spoilery, and then after we're talking about the spoilers, and then collection time. So, what do you think of the movie?
6 out of 10.
6.5 out of 10?
If you're looking at the film, of the story and, the pacing, and how the critics think of it, it's not that great. But if you ignore all that, it's actually a 9 out of 10.
So, your score is a 9, not a 6.
It's supposed to be a fun, lighthearted movie. There's some very cringy parts. That's mostly why I'm lowering it. Otherwise, it'd be maybe 7.5.
I'll give it a 7. It was entertaining. I mean, it's by Illumination, so it had the same quality as Minions, and there was a lot of comedic parts. There was lots of moments where everyone was laughing. But then, there was also a lot of parts where you're just like, why was this needed in the movie? I think Chris Pratt got a lot of doubt when he was first announced to voice Mario. Everyone was like, what?
Man, I spent hours of my life stomping Koopas.
He actually did pretty good. He didn't pull off an Italian accent the entire time. I think that would be 10 times more cringier if he just spoke with an Italian accent the entire movie. So he basically just stuck to his normal voice. They did include some major characters in it, but they appear for 5-10 seconds. Some characters don't even appear at all from the Nintendo universe.
In the games, it is basic, so...
Yeah, it just follows the overall, normal Mario plot, just a couple changes. Overall, it's they can't really do much of it, right?
Maybe that's why it was so fast.
Yeah. If they change it, people are gonna say, you're unloyal to the story. Why do you do that? And if they keep it the same, some people might say
you can't satisfy
basic,
everyone.
So
Yeah, you can't satisfy everyone.
I think they went with an okay path. Especially if they ever plan to do sequels, they can do something different there.
Well, it's like an animated film, so that's usually around an hour 30, and it's around an hour 30. And also, I think it's the pacing's really fast.
It's the complete opposite of Avatar.
Yeah. It's because it's made for all ages, and the attention spans of younger people are...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, overall, it's family friendliness. It's quite good. It was clearly intended for younger audiences.
Pacing could have been slower, but I think they did. It was okay. It could have been slower. Maybe added some details in some parts. There was just oh, this happened. Doesn't explain why. Move on. I wish they could have elaborated a little bit in some of those parts. Obviously, I won't say which parts, but to anyone watching who might not have seen the movie yet, would you recommend it to them?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. It's fun.
My one and only true love, Princess Peach. Peach, you're so cool. And with my star, we're gonna rule. Peach, understand, I'm gonna love you till the very end. Peaches, 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 peaches.
Bowser's song hit the Billboard. I can't believe it made it to the charts. It has joined the ranks of radio quality songs. That's basically our non-spoiler version. Obviously, we have to hold back a lot. So now is the time for you to click away if you don't want to get spoiled. Okay, it is time for spoilers. We can actually talk whatever the heck we want, because dang, it's kind of hard to filter everything when it's all non-spoilery.
Mario dies.
Yeah, Mario dies.
Luigi's the one who goes into the dark realm, whatever they called it. Essentially, it's for Bowser's territory. And that is Mario's pretty much only reason that he wants to go there and defeat Bowser. So yeah, normally it's Peach would be captured and Mario, and I actually don't know what Luigi does.
He was kind of just like
It's just
comedy.
yeah, but
character.
basically Mario and everyone else tries to save Peach. So they just reverse the roles. If they follow the plot of the movie, and let's say Luigi was with Mario and Peach was...
I mean, Bowser still wants Peach.
Yeah, but
To
let's say
marry.
Peach was captured, Mario wouldn't care because he's never met Peach before.
That's true.
So that's kind of... But they could swap the plot around and maybe go like... Mario knows Peach wants to save her, but that would be very generic, I guess.
I guess, like, it kind of felt forced that they kind of just threw Mario into joining Peach on asking the Kongs for reinforcements. Like, it's all because of Luigi, and in the end, like, Luigi came to them. So, like, Mario's entire motive from the start was kind of just cut off, which kind of just chucked aside. And then Luigi just came back in the end, so... Also, I would like to say, if Peach can turn into Elsa and start throwing ice around, why does she need Mario's help? She could clearly stand up for herself. Okay, I do want to talk about the Mario Kart scene, because that's a very big homage to the game Mario Kart, obviously.
Okay, so the Kongs are not really the ones who make carts.
Yeah.
And also, like, they're gorillas, so how do they make carts?
They're monkey.
During that, like, shot where it shows, like, their base where they construct all the carts, it plays the Mario Kart 8 menu music when you select your cart.
Oh, really?
That
I
was
didn't hear that.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Like, the Mario Kart scene was obviously a nod to the fans of the game, but then it was just one fight scene, and then that's it. Mario's cart exploded, and that was it. So it was, again, you get a little bit of everything at a very short pace. And I want to mention that with some of the main characters. Where was Yoshi? Man was not in the movie at all.
Well, it was kind of weird, like, you see all these monsters coming out of a pipe, and the humans
Exactly.
are like...
They think it's normal.
Yeah, they think it's normal.
Like, no one's freaking out.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So I want to go back to their origins. So, in the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, was like a 1980s TV show. Their origin was actually they came from Brooklyn, so
Oh, so it's not new.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And also, like, that ad, you remember
That was the one time Chris Pratt actually pulled a Italian accent.
that was actually not him.
Really?
It's from the intro to the TV show.
Oh, so that wasn't
Yeah,
Chris
so
Pratt
that's
at all.
like a
Okay.
reference.
Okay, so Chris Pratt stuck to his normal voice, and we did a couple Yahoo and all that. Like, that was it.
Yeah.
But most of the time, he just spoke in his normal voice. Yeah, the licensed music was kind of an interesting choice. I guess it was, again, for comedic factor, but what was the movie's budget? They had bought so many licenses for them, so many rights to use those music. Like, clearly they poured a lot of effort into not just the animation, but also the sound of the music.
Okay, Toad was there, and then they played, like, his Captain Toad Treasure Tracker theme, which is really cool. And then when the DK part, they played the DK rap.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
A little bit cringy.
Well, it's like exactly from the game.
Yeah,
so.
but
Cranky Kong not supposed to be like an emperor. He's just like an old cranky guy.
So it's just supposed to be like a tribe,
Well,
like the Kongs, instead of like a empire. It's just like a tribe.
Cranky Kong is not like a king. He's just like an old guy.
But is he still like a leader? Does he still lead?
No.
Okay.
it's implied that there are no monsters because Mario and Luigi from there, and then they go to the Mushroom World and they're very confused. So that means Brooklyn never had monsters of any kind before. So yeah, when they got there, they were like, "This is completely normal. Half the buildings are destroyed." and all
Mario's
that.
Mario's family was just more They didn't even care.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, you guys are glowing. That's totally normal.
If you just don't think too deeply about the cringy parts, you should be fine. You'll enjoy the movie. And I'm not gonna lie, Peaches is kind of a good song. The scene was cringy, but the song itself is kind of good. And if Jack Black actually wins a Grammy for that song, I am gonna be so surprised. That's it. Obviously, we don't have any Funko Pops to show you guys, but we have a bunch of other things, so take it away. Before we continue this video, you're gonna want to sit down and tune into what I have to say. As you probably know, I'm currently sitting at around 6,000 subs, which is fantastic. However, we are also on the road towards 10,000. The question is, when will I hit it? So if you could subscribe to the channel, and if we could hit 10,000, then I will offer something in return. Swimming in Funko Pops.
What?
I will take my entire collection. Not take the Pops out of box, because that will take me 1,000 years to accomplish, but I will take all the Pops out of my collection, lay them all in this room, and create a swimming pool of Funko Pops. And I will swim in it, but you will see a 20-year-old nerd swim in Funko Pops if I reach 10,000 subs. Subscribe to my channel, and the milestone is by the end of this year. Let's hit 10,000 subs, and then you will see me swim in Funko Pops. Alright, that's all I gotta say. Back to the video.
So this is like 80% Santos's. So
Well, I have two figures.
Yeah, I brought like 90% of my collection because I can't bring everything.
Okay, so yeah, I have two things. These are the Mario... There you go. Those are my Mario and Luigi figures from the starter sets that LEGO has made. They have a UV scanner underneath.
alright, next item, starting from the left now. Here is a Mario themed lunchbox, which I have no idea where I got it.
We
But
don't
it
know
also-
if it's official.
I have no idea.
Just some cheap knockoff place.
It's from something to do with the Wii. And then here is, I think this also came up at, it's like some sort of disc holder, Mario themed disc holder. And yeah, there's a bunch of Mario games.
This is like a translated version of the Japanese manga. I don't know what to say about it, but
Show them. Put up the camera.
here, there's the DS games. I think this is a European case, but whatever. There's this
One, also
Mario
Party.
DS. I think there was one track that came from a Mario Party game in the movie.
Which is?
I don't know.
There's too many.
The Tanuki suit appears in this game, but I don't know if it's the first time it appeared in this game. And it was in the movie. He basically had that suit on for like half of the movie.
Yeah, so Mario's a furry for half the movie.
And then I showed this before, but this is from the movie. They took the marriage thing, the wedding part from this game. This game's not that great. I only have this Donkey Kong game. I used to have the first Donkey Kong Country Returns. Okay, then there's the Mario Kart stuff.
That one's very interesting.
This one you could control with your Switch and it'll drive around. I don't have Mario Kart 8, but here's Wii
It's very iconic.
and DS. This is a collection of the first 3D? The first three 3D Mario games, I think. There's Galaxy in there. Okay, there's the original.
2,
Yeah.
Mario Galaxy 2.
And my original strategy guide of Mario Galaxy 2.
Jeez!
Sure.
I don't know if I wrote anything in it.
It's not gonna become a sweat.
Mario was playing Kid Icarus on the NES, and also there were some sports posters in his room. So I think all the ones I have here were in the movie. So golf, kung fu, and 10-yard fight. There's music from this, and the top one in the movie, of course. Yeah, in the restaurant at the beginning of the movie, the restaurant name was Punch Out Pizza. That's a reference to Punch Out, so I have Little Mac here. Now we have stuff related to the post-credit scenes and maybe future movies.
By the way, how much was that Yoshi?
I got it for, at the time, which was a long time ago, $60. Now it's worth like
300 something, right?
yeah. On
I'm
eBay.
guessing it's retired, right? So you can't buy it.
Yeah,
anymore.
no. So Yoshi was at the post-credit scene, so I got a GBA cartridge of Yoshi's Island. There's Yoshi Crafted World from the Switch, and of course the amiibo, the big one. This probably won't happen in a movie, but I just brought it anyways.
Just do it.
Show
it
if they're
off.
gonna make like other Mario franchises into movies, after that they might do a crossover. Probably very unlikely.
Multiverse.
Here's my Super Smash stuff.
Obviously, none of these are for sale, in case you were wondering. Or they're just showing them off.
This car has a funny face.
We're taking over Mark 45's YouTube channel, so send us Bitcoin so we will release him. And also subscribe and like the video, or else
Get me to 10K or I'm never gonna be free.